What is up, everyone? This right here is my non-spoiler review of Halloween Ends, and it might be a little bit on the shorter side because I'm gonna give you this non-spoiler, I guess I'll call it a mini review for now, even though it'll probably get longer, and then also a full-blown spoiler discussion with Matt. And I wanted to do that because not only is it fairly difficult to discuss how I feel about this movie while avoiding spoilers, but it's also going to be available for you to watch very, very soon after the review embargo lifts. So I thought better off making both reviews, a non-spoiler one and a spoiler one, ASAP. So what you're watching right now, again, is my non-spoiler review of Halloween Ends. And to kick us off here, as always, I'm going to give you a little bit of setup, a little bit of a brief synopsis. Halloween Ends takes place 4 years after the events of the 2018 Halloween movie and Halloween Kills. Laurie and Allison now live together. Laurie has healed and she's moved on a good deal, and Allison's busy working as a nurse. The complication for them comes in the form of a love interest for Allison, Cunningham, a Haddonfield resident who essentially becomes a town pariah after he's accused of killing the boy that he was babysitting, even though he is ultimately acquitted of that crime. I did like some of the ideas that Halloween Ends puts forth. I'd be interested in further exploring what it's trying to say about the effects that an evil like Michael Myers can have on others. It really does feel like a worthwhile idea for a single movie to me. But I don't think it's a very good final chapter for this Halloween trilogy. In fact, I think I kind of feel the same about Halloween Kills now. Had it not been part of a trilogy, some of the things that it was trying to convey might have actually played a little bit better for me. But as a film trilogy that starts just so strongly with these brilliant echoes of the original film and how it shows 3 generations coming together to support each other and take down the boogeyman, I just don't think much of what happened in Kills and now also Ends serves that overall story and the character arcs very well, minus maybe Laurie to a degree at least, but I'll tell you a little bit more on my take on that in the spoiler discussion. Performance-wise here, though, I will say I can't not love Jamie Lee Curtis in that role. It is just so abundantly clear that she cares so deeply about this character and this franchise, and I really do believe that that serves this movie and all of the Halloween movies that she's been in quite well. I also was really enjoying getting to see Andi Matichak show up more range this time around, and it left me in a place where I'm really eager to see more of her going forward. But Halloween Ends Allison just feels way too different from 2018 and Kills Allison. And sure, you could say she's gone through a whole lot and 4 years have passed since those first 2 films, but I don't think that really justifies the character feeling like such a different person this time around. Now, Rohan Campbell. My heart hurts a little bit for him because I think he's kind of saddled with a nearly unmanageable burden with this role. Again, more details will come on that in the spoiler conversation, but he does exactly what I think he needs to do as Corey in this movie, and I think he does it quite well. But given what his role means for the movie, for Michael, and for the trilogy overall, I kind of get the feeling that his character won't sit right with many, and I very much get that feeling, but I also do believe it's got absolutely nothing to do with the quality of his work in the movie. Kill-wise, there were 2 or 3 set pieces in the movie that I thought were pretty solid, well executed, but when I compare those to what we saw in the 2018 film, it is a little bit difficult not to be bummed that the franchise here didn't continue to lean into the more traditional type of Michael Myers stalking and bloodshed. And, you know, I know the whole idea of this particular movie does demand that the kills feel different, but with that, it feels less and less like a Halloween movie to me, and that's the bummer. All right, let's score this. I'm gonna give Halloween Ends 2 Deweys out of 5 on the Dewey Decimal movie scale, and saying that was just like a big disappointment. It hurts. the series just veered too off course, or at least off course from what I thought they were setting up with that first film, with the 2018 film. It does throw out a number of very interesting ideas regarding the nature of evil and what that can do to people, and I really do believe that they were promising ideas well worth pursuing. The writers just don't really carve the strongest path while exploring those concepts, and what we wound up with in the end here is 3 very distinct chapters of a film trilogy that don't really feel like they belong together and also don't fully land what they're trying to convey about the nature of evil. So that is where I ended up with Halloween Ends, and I guess that is where I end up landing with this film trilogy. If and when you see the movie, at the comment section below, share some thoughts there. But remember, this is the non-spoiler video. Please keep that comment section spoiler-free. There will be another video where you can go spoiler crazy and just gush over or rip apart anything you want. But again, I must insist that you do so respectfully. Before I let you go here, we owe some Patreon shout-outs to some very special people who have been around for a good while and are really instrumental to keeping this whole operation up and running. They are Ian, Evan, Christy, Andrew, Matthew, Arturo, Javier, James, Caleb, Stephen, Justin, and Hoshi. Your continued support means the world to me. I know I've said it to you all before, but it is well worth repeating over and over because it makes all the difference. So thank you all so much for being here and for sticking with the campaign. And to everybody out there watching this review, thank you for watching. Like and share it before you leave, but also stay tuned. That spoiler conversation will be coming your way very, very soon.